Good morning, everybody. This is a casual Sunday. We chose a hard Sunday, but that's just the puzzle. And we've explained this quite a few times. I think I'll just let you look at it for a couple moments, flip it over, let you look at a completed puzzle, and you can look at other stuff and listen to other things we've done so that you can have this explained to you what I'm showing you right now. So there we go. There's a hard Microsoft SUDOku puzzle. Don't have any sound in the background. And kind of a sleepy Sunday with a little bit of rain here again. It's going to stop soon, and it's going to be gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous here in the next couple of days. Well, a couple things I noticed. Number one, we have it available to us in the center column of cells in the puzzle. Right now, a quick look tells us it can be in any one of these 5 empty cells of the total of 9 that there are there. Second thing I notice is the number 8 is available here. So let's just start it off by doing our left-handed SUDOku, putting the 8 there, and therefore the 8 is available here. And therefore the 8 is available here. And therefore the 8 is available here. So we started off with a lot of 8s not on the board. And now we're going to be able to solve for 8 and reduce by 0 the number of empty cells in the center column because we're trying to solve for 1. So the final 8 is right there with our left-handed SUDOku. This 5 caught my eye by virtue of these 2 5s here. So 5 is there, and therefore 5 is there. It's a lazy SUDOku Sunday, so that's why we can do this. So the top row of boxes as well as the bottom row of boxes are both solved for the number 5. The left box is solved for the number 5. So 5 is going to be either here or here or here or here with regard to Sunday. Let's go with no notes Sunday. So we won't use notes. We know that 5 can either be there or there or there or there in the right box and in the center box. So there are only 2 5s remaining. Don't have enough information, however, to put down where the 5s belong yet. So now let's look for volume. Okay, this box only has 2 blanks. Let's see if we can solve for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 6, 6, and okay. 6s can be here or here in the center box, and in the bottom box they can be here or here. 6s are solved for, well, they're about to be solved for in the 2 perimeter columns of boxes. So now we're down to 2 6s, and we know where they should be. Here or here in the center box, here or here in the bottom box. All right, now let's look at this bottom row of cells in the top row of boxes. 1 is missing, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are missing. Well, the 9 cannot be here. Therefore, the 1 can be there, or must be there. Therefore, the 9 must be there. So we go 1. So here, our center 1 is going to be here or here. We can't write it down because we said we're no notes. This is no notes Sunday. So the 1 has to be here. The 1 has to be here. Okay, we know the 1 has to be there. So the 1 in the top left box must be there. These 2 bottom ones, okay. And that's about all we can do with 1s right now, I believe. Especially given the fact we cannot use notes today. All right, let's go to this top left box and let's solve it totally. The 7 must go there because of the next door neighbor here. 987654 and 3 is the missing number. And so 3 can go there or there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are missing. So 7s can be there or there. 7 cannot be in this top row of 3 cells in the left box. And what else do we have here? 7 can be up here. It cannot be here or here. It can be there. And it can be potentially in these 2 thus far. So, excuse me. Okay. Let's look at this middle row of cells in the bottom row of boxes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 1 are missing. 4 and 1 are missing. 4 and 1. We know one of those 2 can be the number 1. Don't have enough 4s on the table. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 7 are missing there. 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 and 3 are missing here. So, let's look at this bottom row. A lot of times you'll get stuck, and so this is a good opportunity here. Look at the bottom row of cells in the middle or center row of boxes. Just from the standpoint of the number 3 within this row, 3 cannot be there. It cannot be here or here by virtue of this 3 and that 3. So it can't be here, it cannot be here, and it cannot be here. And it cannot be there. So there is only by virtue of the downstairs neighbor. So we know the only place in that row the number 3 can be, oh, come on, left-handed suDOku. We had latency, I think you guys call it. There we go. So 3 is there. So, noticed up here, 3 has to be here. So now 3 can be there or there, or there or there. We're down to 2 3s. Aha, let's look at this right-hand column of cells within the left-hand column of boxes. And I got one missing number, 1, 2, 3, and it's the number 4. Didn't like that 4. I thought it was pretty good looking. Yeah, okay, that worked. So now we don't know which, but the number 4 has got to be here. So the 4 is either going to be here or here in the center box. Bottom 2 empty cells in that row, in that 3-cell row. We've got the 8. but 4 can be in either one of those boxes. So, yeah. I almost cheated and did a right-handed fill here. I was so excited, but there's the number 1 to complete that top right box. So the top row of boxes is solved for the number 1. We're missing the number 2 here, so the 2 has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really not looking at those numbers on the bottom so far today in terms of looking how to complete. I'm just basically looking for volume, which is what I normally do when I'm not in a race. I'm not concerned about pace. I'm just enjoying the process. All right. So we have 2 here remaining. We know 1 will go there and 4 will go there. We still don't have enough information. How about these bottom ones? So 1 could go here. It cannot go here. And it could go here or here. So what about 2? 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh boy, that's a delay there. It's really thinking, isn't it? It's really thinking. Let's see here. Wow. Do we have a freeze on? Do we have a freeze going? We had this yesterday, didn't we? A freeze. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It decided to not give us. Wow, this is, read it as a 7. Another quick, there we go. That double click seemed to do it. All right, 1, 4, 1, 4, and 7. So we're looking for any pair of those. 1, 4, and 7. Not going to give us that. Not going to give us that. So we go 1, 4, and 7 here. So how about 3? We know it can go there. 2, 1, 2, 3. 4 cannot go there. So 4 is here or here. So we can solve here for 4. Which will now allow us to solve here for 1. And didn't really help us out dramatically. Let's see, 1, 2. So 2's got to be here or here. We don't have enough information. What's the other number? 9, 8, and 7. 2 and 7. So we know the 7 can't go here because it's going to be somewhere down in here. So it can either go there or there. 7. 9, 8, 7, 6. What about 5? Yeah, 5 can go here or here. Boy, we don't have enough 5. I don't have enough information for the 5. Let's just look at this cell. Bottom left cell, center box. Bottom left cell, center box. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It can be a 4 and a 1. It can be a 4 and a 1. It can be a 4 and a 1. No, the 1 can be here or here. Because we know the 1's going to be in one of those 2. The 1 is there, so it can't be in either of those 2 3-cell columns in the center box. And because by virtue of this 1 here, the 1 can be there or there. Wow. And the 2 can be here or here. All right. Let's look at this very top row of cells in the bottom row of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing. Could potentially be there or there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about 6? 6 cannot be there. And it can be there or there. 7 can be there or there. By virtue of this 7 here. Yeah. This bottom row of cells has 5 as opposed to the middle and the top row within the middle row of boxes. They each have 4 cells completed when you look from the dimension of rows of cells in those that middle row of boxes. 9, 8, 7. So 7 can be here, here, or here. 6, 5, 4. 4 can be right there. 3, 2. 2 cannot be there. It cannot be there. And it can be there or there. And then 1. 1 cannot be here. It cannot be here. It can be here or here. Within that, I don't think there's any pairs. All right, well, I think we're resigned to looking at numbers, and I got to confess, I quickly peeked at number 9. There's only 2 left, and I found one of them. That means I can solve for the number 9 now. So 9 cannot be in those 2, or we know 1 at least can be in one of those 2. And 9 cannot be there. Therefore, the 9 on No Note Potpourri Sunday must be there. And therefore, the final 9 must be there. Look at the number 6. I think we already know 6 can be there or there. And 6 can be there or there. So we don't have enough information. 5s, there's only 2 left. I think we're going to get the same result with 5, but let's verify that. So 5 can be there or there. And 5 can be, by virtue of this one, there or there. Same deal. Let's skip on over to 3. 3 can be there or there. And 3 can be there or there. That accounts for. Let's go to 2. Might have some luck with 2. Might have some luck with 2. 2 is solved for, left column of boxes. With regard to the right box, 2 can be here or here. And with regard to the center box, 2 can be there or there. Nope. Not enough information. Okay, now let's revisit 1s. Come on, 1s. Okay, so bottom right box, 1 can be there or there. Bottom box, 1 can be there or there. All right. Left box, 1 can be there or there. And with regard to this, aha. Okay, 1, 1. So the 1 must be here. We're going to be able to solve for 1, possibly. Now, too big ahead. Too big ahead. That was the problem here. Not for the 7s, though. So indirectly, we are going to be able to solve, I think, for 1. Speaking of 4, 1, we can solve for 4 right here. Therefore, we can solve for 4 right there. Therefore, we can solve for 4 right there. So that's 1 and 7. Oh, no, it's not. Now, this is where we'll make the, no, we won't make the exception. Normally, I would switch to notes and just put the 1 there. That way it reminds me. We said no notes it is. So then what I try to think about, can I solve for this box knowing that's a 1? 9, 8, 7. 7 can be here or here, but wait. Therefore, 7 must be here. 9, 8, 7, 6. I remembered 6 and 6, so 6 is right there. We've solved for 6s. Let's solve for 7s. We're down to 1. Let's solve for 7s. It's right there. All right, all right, all right, all right. We still got 2s, 3s, and 5s. See if we can be helped by 5s. Yes, yes, come on. No, we can't. Okay, let's go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Okay, left-handed suDOku. Microsoft Surface Pro 3 pen, not synced or paired for a left-hander. It's for a right-hander, so I'm an imposter, and it makes it difficult at times. Let's see, patience, as important as patience and all those other virtues of the student is, patience and discipline and so forth are more important for the teacher. And wow, how did it come up with that? There we go. All right, 2, 2, and therefore 2 is right here. Now we're down to 3s and 5s. So it must be a 3. Therefore it must be a 5. We're down to 1 3s. Let's get rid of 3s. And that has to be a 5. And that has to be a 1. Down below on the U.S. side of our secret item surprise from Amazon, you can save over $300, I think it is, on a book. What? Have a great rest of your weekend, and hope to see you here tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.